In this lecture, we are going to study very important physical quantities, amplitude, time period, frequency and phase of a particle performing simple harmonic motion or oscillatory motion. Now consider a particle is performing simple harmonic motion along the straight path Mn. The Mn is its path length, where O is the mean position of the particle and M and N are extreme position of the particle. First point, oscillation or vibration. In simple harmonic motion, the particle performs same set of movements again and again. One such a set of movements is called an oscillation or vibration. From this figure you can clearly understand. Suppose particle का motion start हो रहा है from mean position, that is from point O. तो it will move from O to M, again M to O, O to N and N to O. तो यहाँ पे एक set of movements complete हो गया. तो one such a set of movement is called as one oscillation. Here remember that we can start oscillation from any position along its path length, but it should complete one set of movements. तो ही बोलेंगे हम लोग एक oscillation हो गया. Second, amplitude of SHM. The maximum displacement of the particle performing SHM from its mean position is called amplitude of SHM. Amplitude is physical quantity. It is denoted by capital A. In diagram, we can show this amplitude. OM is equal to ON is equal to amplitude of SHM. So from this, we can say that the path length of SHM is equal to 2A. SI unit of amplitude is meter and dimensions are L1. M0 T0. It is maximum displacement from mean position, so therefore its direction is away from mean position. So remember this point. Next physical quantity, time period of SHM. Time taken by the particle performing SHM to complete one oscillation is called time period of SHM. It is time, so its SI unit is second and dimensions are L0, M0, T1. Now you know what is oscillation. तो एक oscillation complete करने के लिए particle को जो भी time लगेगा, that is its time period. Let us obtain formula for time period. The expression for displacement of particle in linear SHM at any time interval t is given by x is equal to a sine of omega t plus phi. Now after some time interval t plus 2 pi by omega, particle का displacement कितना रहेगा? तो x dash is equal to a sine of omega in bracket. अभी हम लोगों ने न्यू टाइम इंटरवल डाला, तो न्यू टाइम इंटरवल क्या है? t plus 2 pi by omega plus phi. तो ये उसका न्यू डिस्प्लेसमेंट रहेगा आफ्टर टाइम t plus 2 pi by omega. Now simplify value of x dash and we get x dash is equal to a sine of omega t plus 2 pi. यहाँ पे omega omega cancel हो गया plus phi. Therefore x dash is equal to a sine of omega t plus phi. यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने फॉर्मूला अप्लाई किया. साइन ऑफ 2 pi plus थीटा इज इक्वल टू कितना रहता है? साइन थीटा. Now see, in equation 1 and 2, value of x and x dash are same. क्योंकि value of x and x dash is same, so we can say that particle is at the same position after time 2 pi by omega. उसका टाइम 2 pi by omega से बढ़ गया, but उसकी पोजीशन अभी वापस सेम है. तो we can say that particle completes one oscillation in time 2 pi by omega. It means time period t can be written as 2 pi by omega. So T is equal to 2 pi by omega. But we have seen omega square is equal to K by M, where K is force per unit displacement and M is mass of a particle. Now we also know that force upon mass is nothing but acceleration. So we can write omega square is equal to acceleration per unit displacement. Now substitute equation 2 in equation 1 and we get, therefore T is equal to 2 pi under root small m upon K. So this is formula for time period of SHM in terms of force constant K. Next physical quantity, frequency of SHM, that is denoted by small n. Definition: the number of oscillations performed by a particle performing SHM per unit time or in 1 second is called the frequency of SHM. Now its SI unit. SI unit of frequency is hertz or per second or second inverse बोल सकते हो, and dimensions are L0, M0, T minus 1. Now always remember, frequency is reciprocal of time period, so we can write, just now we have seen formula of T of SHM, so substitute and we get, so we can calculate frequency from time period or time period for frequency. In numericals we are going to see that very simple relation between frequency and time. In time t, particle performs one oscillation. So time taken to complete one oscillation, if it is t, then number of oscillations performed by it is 1 upon t. So we can easily calculate. Phase of SHM, the physical quantity which describes the state of oscillation of a particle performing SHM is called the phase of SHM. Now state of oscillation. State of oscillation मतलब क्या? To understand this, consider a particle is performing SHM along path Mn. हम लोग उसकी एक position consider करते हैं. Now see in this figure, position of particle P is shown. Its displacement from mean position, that is from position O, is x. But अगर यहाँ पे तुम लोग को पूछते हैं कि उसके कितने oscillations हुए हैं, yeah, it is moving towards positive extreme position or towards negative extreme position. So we cannot answer it. So knowing only the displacement is not enough, because at the given position there are two possible directions of velocity, because that particle is repeating same path of motion again and again. तो exactly उसकी state of vibration or oscillation समझने के लिए we should know one time varying quantity, and that time varying quantity is omega t plus phi. So here, by knowing the value of omega t plus phi, we come to know phase of SHM. Yeah, we come to know what is the state of oscillation of particle performing SHM. तो ये जो एंगल है ओमेगा टी प्लस फाइव, this angle is called as phase of SHM. Displacement in linear SHM is given by x is equal to a sine of omega t plus phi. Here this angle omega t plus phi is called phase of SHM. At time t is equal to 0, phase of SHM कितना रहेगा? सिर्फ phi. तो phi is called its initial phase or epoch of SHM or starting phase or phase constant, we can see. Now to understand phase of SHM clearly, we have to take reference circle. Now reference circle पर तुम लोग को क्वेश्चन तो नहीं पूछेंगे, but to understand phase of SHM, it is very important. Consider a particle R moving uniformly along a circle in anti-clockwise direction, and let Mn be any diameter of the circle. So here this particle R is called reference particle, and the circle along which it moves is called a reference circle. O is the center of the circle. Now we consider one more particle P, and it is moving along the diameter Mn in such a way that it always lies at the foot of perpendicular drawn from the various positions of R. So P is the initial position of particle P and you can see R से अगर हम लोग perpendicular draw कर रहे हैं on diameter Mn तो P lies at the foot of that perpendicular. Now यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट नोट करो, ये रेफरेंस सर्कल पर क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा फॉर दिस ईयर, बट टू अंडरस्टैंड फेज ऑफ SHM इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सी आर की न्यू पोजिशन R1 एट दैट टाइम P1 इज एट द फुट ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉन फ्रॉम R1 ऑन डायमीटर Mn. और एक दो दिखाते हैं हम लोग. व्हेन R रीचेस एट R2, P रीचेस फ्रॉम M to P2 again. See, when R reaches R1 तो P1 पर पहुंच गया. When R1 reaches to R2 तो P ये पाथ कंप्लीट करके returns back and reaches to P2. When R reaches to R3 तो ये आगे जाके यहाँ पे P3 पोजीशन पे आया. We say that P is projection of R on diameter Mn. So यहाँ पे R1, R2, R3, R4 इन दिस वे सर्कल में रिवॉल्व होता रहेगा और उसकी अलग अलग पोजीशन लेता रहेगा. एंड एट दैट टाइम P मूव्स टू एंड फ्रो अलोंग डायमीटर Mn एंड वो पोजीशंस लेता रहेगा P1, P2, P3, P4 सो ऑन. नाउ हियर जॉइन पोजीशन ऑफ R विथ द सेंटर O of the circle and we get different angle, that is angular displacement of particle R. So at time t is equal to 0, जब R की पोजीशन R पर है तो थीटा की वैल्यू 0 है. तो at that time P is at mean position, right? Now when R reaches to R1, this angle is greater than 0 but less than 90 degree. So at that time position of P is at P1, means P1 is मूविंग फ्रॉम मीन पोजिशन टूवर्ड्स एक्सट्रीम पोजिशन. उसका फर्स्ट ऑसिलेशन स्टार्ट हो गया. सो वी कैन से व्हेन दिस एंगल इज लेस देन 90 डिग्री तो पार्टिकल P इज मूविंग फ्रॉम मीन पोजिशन टूवर्ड्स फर्स्ट एक्सट्रीम पोजिशन. नाउ थर्ड केस, व्हेन R reaches to the position M and P also reaches to the position M. तो P1 और R1 now is at M point. Now angle R1PR is 90 degree. So we can say that when this angle theta is 90 degree, particle P reaches to the positive extreme position. उसका 1/4 oscillation हो गया. Now यहाँ पे जो theta है in linear SHM, that is nothing but the phase of SHM. Now when R reaches to the position R2, तो P from positive extreme position it reaches to P2. In that case angle formed is, so theta is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. So we can say that when this angle is less than 180 degree but greater than 90 degree, तो particle P is moving from positive extreme towards mean position. Now when R reaches to the position R3, P reaches to the position P3 and at that time this angle theta or omega t plus phi is equal to 180 degree. So we can say that the position of particle P is at mean position, but even then we come to know that it has completed half oscillation by knowing this angle. When R reaches to the position R4, P reaches to the position P4 and at that time theta is greater than 180 degree but less than 270 degree. So we can say that now particle P is moving from mean position towards negative extreme position. Now when particle R reaches to the position R5, that is at initial position from where it has started after completion of one revolution, तो particle P reaches at this mean position, that is at position P5. So P5 and P is the same position, but here it has reached after completion of oscillation. In this time interval, angular displacement of particle r is 360 degree or 2 pi radian, and we can say that particle P has also completed its one oscillation. From this table, it is clear that when theta is equal to 0, that is phase angle is 0, at that time particle is at mean position and it is just starting its first oscillation and it is moving towards positive extreme position. When its phase angle becomes 90 degree or pi by 2 radian, at that time it reaches at extreme position. When this phase angle goes on increasing, now particle is moving from positive extreme position towards mean position. When phase angle becomes 180 degree or pi radian, it completes its half path and again reaches to the mean position. When its phase angle becomes 270 degree or 3 pi radian, it reaches to the negative extreme position and about to move towards mean position. When the angle is greater than 270 degree but less than 360 degree, it is moving from negative extreme position towards mean position. And when its phase angle becomes 360 degree or 2 pi radian, particle again reaches to the mean position and it has completed its first oscillation and it is about to start its second oscillation. It is also clear that value of phase omega t plus phi goes on increasing. हम लोग ये टेबल में देख रहे हैं 0, 90 डिग्री, 180 डिग्री, तो it goes on increasing. But position of particle is repeating again and again from mean to extreme, extreme to mean, mean to negative extreme to mean. Displacement of particle in linear SHM is given by x is equal to a sine of omega t plus phi. So if we put value of theta, that is omega t plus phi, so we see that the value of displacement varies between minus a to a. But phase angle goes on increasing with respect to time. So by this we come to know what is exact state of oscillation of particle. उसके कितने oscillations complete हो गए, वो कौन से साइड में जा रहा है, towards positive or towards negative. All these things we come to know by this phase angle. अगर phase angle 0 है तो वो mean position पर है और उसका first oscillation start कर रहा है. अगर phase angle है 360 degree तो it has completed its first oscillation and about to start second oscillation and moving towards positive extreme. अगर उसका phase angle है 90 degree और pi by 2 radians तो it is at extreme position. उसका first oscillation चल रहा है और वो positive extreme position पर है and it is about to move towards mean position. अभी जैसे जैसे angle will increase by 360 degree और 2 pi radians, वैसे वैसे oscillation का number increase होता जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर थीटा का वैल्यू 720 डिग्री है तो इट मीन्स पार्टिकल हैज कंप्लीटेड 2 ऑसिलेशंस एंड इट इज अबाउट टू स्टार्ट इट्स थर्ड ऑसिलेशन. सपोज when theta is equal to 90 डिग्री तो इट इज एट एक्सट्रीम पोजिशन. अभी यहाँ पे समझो ये वैल्यू 360 डिग्री से इंक्रीज हो गया, दैट इज 2 पाई प्लस पाई बाई 2 रेडियंस. तो एट दैट टाइम पार्टिकल हैज कंप्लीटेड वन ऑसिलेशन, उसका सेकेंड ऑसिलेशन चल रहा है वो पॉजिटिव एक्सट्रीम पोजिशन पर है. नाउ आई थिंक दिस कंसेप्ट इज क्लियर. सो फेज ऑफ SHM is nothing but the angle omega t plus phi which gives us exact state of vibration of particle in SHM.